Mel, firstly, the very sad news over the weekend about Matt Beard, and I noticed there's been a lot of tributes all across social media, and I'm sure you've come across them over the years as well.
Yeah, I was shocked and saddened to hear the news. You know, I think you can see the outpouring of love for the man he was. We had loads of battles on the touchline together. He was a top bloke, and it's so sad. And I'll always remember when we got relegated from Super League One. He was the only manager to ring us up, and we had half an hour on the phone chewing the fat over the game that we both loved. So our deepest condolences go out there to all his family and all his close friends.
And I think there's a few players here who knew him or played for him.
They did. Raza won the league with Matt, and I'm sure he gave Ellen a debut as well at Bristol. So yeah, there's been some close connections here as well.
And as fate would have it, it's Liverpool for you next. I mean, I suppose that's going to be tinged again with their game being called off for the weekend.
Yeah, and let's hope it's a good game and we can dedicate the game to Matt.
And in terms of the game itself, are you going to make lots of changes? I think it's an ideal chance for you to give those fringe players and others a run out.
Yeah, I think that's important. The squad will be rotated. It's a busy week for us. We have to make sure that we're competitive in all games we play. So therefore, there will be changes tomorrow night. Yes.
Bottom line, though, they are a Super League team. Even if they make changes, it's still a strong squad, despite their start of the season.
Yeah, we spoke about that. I think it's happened every year. We've always ended up with a WSL1 team in the cup competition. You know, previous meetings we played Liverpool previously. We've had Aston Villa, and it's a good chance to go toe to toe with some of the best players in the Super League. And if we have got aspirations of getting out of the Championship into the Super League, then it's a great way to pitch the players against the top players.
You talk about those aspirations. A heavy week travel wise, but buoyed by the fact you're joint top after a couple of games.
Yeah, it was a terrific win against Durham under the lights on Friday. I think we want to play Friday every week now. But yeah, a terrific, tough, challenging game. We were delighted to come out with all 3 points.
And Emily Scar again.
Yeah.
On fire.
Scarsy, yeah. Like I said, I think I said it last week as well. Like, you just want to keep scoring goals as a forward. You're confident. You're going into games thinking that you're going to score, and that's the best thing for the team as well.
It always seems like you're away to Southampton. It's one of those that seems to come around with the recurrence seems to be ridiculous, but it's your longest journey, isn't it? It's a slog.
Yeah, it's a tough one. We've had some good battles over there. The last couple of years, we've come away with maximum points, and we're looking forward to a busy week. But I think our focus is on Liverpool first, and rightly so. We have to make sure we're competitive, but we also we want to travel well. We're flying down to Southampton, which is an added bonus as well with the long week that we're going to have.
It applies to any team. If you start well and you're winning games, you only tend to get a little bit better. Your confidence is high, your self-belief's high. You must be in a good place at the moment. Yeah,
the spirit's high. There's always things that we want to improve on. I think there's certain things, cross volume, shot volume, little areas of our game where we're still striving to be better. But you can't almost be too picky, because you are winning games as well. I think we're giving ourselves a really good base to go on and collect maximum points through our defending. I think we've been absolutely solid throughout the 3 games that we've played. Really defended the area, defended the goal really well, from the front all the way through to Grace Maloney in the goal. And that needs to continue. We have to make that our super strength to give us a platform to keep winning.
Yeah, you got our derby, essentially. Usually play 10 minutes this weekend, so question mark as to whether she'll be involved. I mean, she'll be in the squad, no doubt, but whether she starts.
Yeah, it's nice to come up against our former players. They don't play midweek either, so they've got a full week of training, unlike us. So we'll play whoever against whoever they decide to put out.
And how are you looking personnel-wise? Everyone all right?
Yeah, we're still carrying a couple of knocks and niggles. Hopefully we can get through tomorrow without picking up any more, and then travel to Southampton with a good solid 20-player squad.
Because you mentioned Louise Griffiths as well, because she was out for such a long time. Do you have to be a bit careful about her return, a sort of phased return, because they often say if you're out for a year, it can take up to a year for you to be fully back to yourself.
Yeah, she's had a good pre-season, Louise, so she was in a good place physically. She's naturally quite fit. And unfortunately for Mary Corbin, she picked up a bad ankle injury against Leicester pre-season, which therefore opened the door for Louise. And Louise has been terrific in the 3 games. I think everyone knows she's a good defender, and I think she's been buzzing because she missed obviously all of last season. So she's in a good place. We'll see if she gets an appearance tomorrow.